Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. Hope you're doing right, because it's time for the Rust Workshop Skin Checks. I'm actually doing this live. I'm with my YouTube and my Twitch chats. How you doing, people? Is everyone all right? So, I'd just like to point out, whilst we're still anticipating actual Christmas, and of course the second Christmas Rust Door for this year, regular skin submissions are back. And a lot of them are very in theme with the recent Space Station building skin. Lots of interesting things for you to look forward to. Now, of course, with this collection link, look in the description right now. It's all there for yourselves. You could go ahead, look at all the brand new skins, get a good look at them yourselves. Feel free to comment below which one's your most favourite and whatnot. Not as many as what we've seen somewhat recently. Of course, you know, it's still like the Christmas period, so some of these skin creators are still taking time off and whatnot. But I'm also still surprised to see like 97. So I was hoping, oh yeah, hopefully we won't have that many things to talk about around, you know, the end of December. Nope, still got to sit here and yap. Ugh. I should also point out we also have another batch of normal skin submissions next week as well, just before New Year's. So, yippee. Yippee! All right then, cool. So, of course, all the collection continuations will be chaptered. Just look at the description, scroll down, you see it all yourself, or look on the bar along, you know, the video. You get the idea. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, shall we just jump in and start yapping? So, of course, let us now proceed and start with the deployables. And for our representative of today, we have the Alien Bearskin Rug, which glows and has transparency. And I've got to say, I like the tinfoil hat on it as well. It's cool. So, is this a collection continuation? I don't think so. It's a completely original idea produced by Mr. Universe Kid. And this is the representative of the many skins we're going to take a look at today. So basically, first of all, do you notice how the workshop's changed? Do you notice that? I don't know why they've done this, but it looks like that now. I know it looks a bit awkward and it might take a while to get used to. But yes, this right here is a very strange but pretty cool, unique design. And if it interests you, if you'd truly like to see this potentially being accepted, please consider showing your support. Yes. But if you don't happen to like it, I mean, you can sit there and say, like, no, it's up to you. But if you really happen to like it and you really want to get your word, like your point across, go to the comment section. Offer some nice, kind words. Here you go, chat. Here's the link. Take a look at yourself. It's totally up to you. But yes, offer some nice, kind words. As you can see, it really does go a long way. Keeps those skin creators nice and motivated to keep wanting to put out nice creative designs in the future, all right? Now, if you don't happen to like the skin, but you know exactly why not offer some constructive feedback? Be nice, concise, and straight to the point. And hey, you know, we'll see if that, you know, potentially helps them out. Potentially, they'll consider looking at what you just said. Maybe they'll incorporate into that brand new version, and maybe that gets accepted in the future. Oh, who knows? But yeah. Communication helps. It's totally up to you. So, yep. Are you a fan of this glow-in-the-dark, silly, strange bearskin rug? Best of luck to you, Mr. Universe Kid. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Right then. First collection continuation to discuss is the Wild Hunt bed. Produced by Mr. Icona. Very recently, we did happen to see their skin being accepted, which of course was the wooden door. The garage door did look cool. I was personally hoping for the Wild Hunt bearskin rug. They didn't do it. I'm sad inside. Icona, why? Anyway, that wooden door. How's that currently holding up? What week was it again? It's like a few weeks back. Hedge, let's not do this. Let's just search for it. All right. Wild Hunt wooden door. Show it to me, please. It's not showing it to me. Oh, great. Well, you know what you could do? Go to the most recent Rust door. Look at the wooden door through here. Yep. And as you'll notice, this has gone down in price pretty badly. Sold for $2.49. It's actually above $1. Props to that then, because all these other skins, they usually just go down to less than $1. Wooden doors are not reliable, okay? And yes, LYK, no stream tomorrow. So, if wooden doors aren't reliable, is that going to be a nice thing to see? Well, yeah, it would be nice to see more of the collection, but like, the wooden door very likely won't go up in price that much. It most likely won't change. So, I mean, it's nice to see, and it looks cool. It glows. It looks amazing. That's a cool-looking design. But wooden doors, they're just not reliable, and I honestly wouldn't really jump onto it. But at the very least, if you like what you're seeing, if you're a fan of that, you know exactly what to do. And yeah, best of luck to Icona. It looks very nice, and nobody else did a bed skin this week, so you're in a very good position. Now, with the small boxes, let's get a good look at these. Exhibit wood storage box. You know what? That's actually very, very nice. I was anticipating something like this. Do you remember with the Halloween small box? It had like the little legs. That looks very, very nice. I like how it blends in quite nicely with all the scenery. That looks really cool. So props to you, Shino. That looks nice. That's a very cool looking role player skin. Does it glow in the dark or anything? Doesn't appear to, so... Alright, cool. I approve. Best of luck, good sir. Over to here. I wasn't joking. Space Station Wood Storage Box. Yeah. Lots of skins have been made in reference to the recent brand new Space Station building skin, and this is the first of many. I'm not joking, you're about to see tons of these. But hey, a cool looking glow-in-the-dark design produced by Excuse Me and KRCR. So, yeah. What do you think? Feel free to comment below. And what do we have right here? That's a collection continuation. A luxury gold wood storage box. It's the only collection continuation for this week. Small Props has, well, seemingly ended or disappeared, but okay, look at that. When you put all the boxes next to each other, it makes like a long piece of art. That's cool. That's cool. All right, cool. All right, then. So anyway, luxury gold. Weren't you a wooden door as well? I'm pretty sure you're a wooden door. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's another situation like this. So that's accepted some time back. I own 15 of them, and the price has gone down bad. What price do you sell for again? Let's see here. $2, and that's sitting here at 65 cents. Uh-oh. So, you know that whole talk we just had a minute ago, talking about the other wooden door? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the exact same thing is going to happen here. It's not going to change in price that much. We need to see other deplorables to really see and notice an interesting boost. So, oh, look, Cheese is there. Hey, Cheese! Oh, yeah, we'll start with them. We'll see what becomes of it. It's a nice looking small box. I honestly like the design. And I accidentally pressed spacebar. Whoopsie. So, you know what? Props to Jeeper and Rose. Let's see if it works out eventually. Maybe a sheet metal double door would be cool. Maybe. Something like that. Maybe we'll see some more brand new Skinnables being announced. At the moment, we don't know. So maybe I might need to take a look at that in a second and find out. Maybe at the end of the video, you know, consider skipping ahead. I've got everything chaptered, so cool. So, yep. I can't see anything in that, but it does look nice. And if you happen to like it, you know exactly what to do. Now, would I surprise you to sit here and say we do not have a Xenotype skin in a workshop today? No. We have All-Seeing Eye, large wood box. And it looks nice. It glows. It looks pretty cool. But have you seen this actual collection as of recent? I mean, collection? Isn't it just 2 skins together? Wasn't it free? I'm sure it was free, right? Actually, didn't we see like a few skins being... No, it's just 2. It's just 2. Down 35, down 67. Oof. Oh, God. I mean, hopefully it could improve, especially at the likes of a brand new deplorable, but what do you reckon? What do you see? All right, anyway, so it looks fine, it's nice, but I don't have the highest of hopes, I'm trying to say. But maybe we'll see it being accepted, and then more and more and more. I do know a lot of people happen to like it, because the other skin sold a lot. People think it looks cool, so props to you again. Let's see what you could do next. We have one wooden door this week. Was this your Halloween skin? Did you just repurpose it? I'm on to you. But yeah, it's the Mimic wooden door. It glows here. It glows here. It looks quite scary. It looks quite horrifying. But that's the Mimic wooden door. So yeah, best of luck to those two. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Next up. Cool. I have many sheet metal doors to talk about. Many sheet metal doors in reference to the brand new building skin. It doesn't stop. So, first of all, from a Mr. MM and Michael, we have the Space Sheet Metal Door. It glows, it's shiny. That's a very cool looking picture right there. That looks awesome. So, yeah, what do you reckon? Do you approve? Feel free to comment below. So, yep, best of luck to those two. Their competition from Mr. Kreitzer, we have Space Station Sheet Metal Door. I'm just going to see so many skins called Space Station. It's going to get ridiculous. But I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate this, especially after the peaks have been removed from both Brutalist and from Space Station. Apparently that's expected to still happen, so that might be a bit of a problem. We'll see. So, yeah, looks nice. Best of luck to that guy. Space Tour, Sheet Metal Door. It's another one. So, yeah, it just doesn't stop. Just more and more and more. I do know for a fact a lot of people do like this design. Kika, I do believe this is the top performing skin so far. We'll showcase that in a little bit later. But yes, that has a lot of support behind it. People do be liking that. So, all right, that's cool. But then we have Observer. Is that still a space theme skin? I think. Not sure. This is made by Omnipresent. Does it like glow or anything? No. But there's a second version. This one glows. All right, that's looking pretty cool. That's looking pretty sweet. So, yeah, what are your thoughts? Feel free to comment below. Tac the Sheet Metal Door. It's a fine looking design. Doesn't appear to glow in the dark or anything, so props to Ynet. Let me just double check though. Is there a glow in the dark version? Yes, there is. Oh no, it's a transparent version. I've only got one. Huh. Well, you don't realise what you've done, Hedge. You've accidentally got like a gap between them. Oh, okay. By the time you're watching this and looking at the collection yourself, I'll have that put together. So I could see there's something missing there. I figured it out. So yes, I would recommend this, Mr. Ynet. Maybe, oh, you know what? That's probably fine. Yeah, I was going to say, could you show like a better picture during the day? But we can see that there's transparency there. So this doesn't glow in the dark, but it has transparency. What do you reckon? Off your opinions. Comment below. Ferro Chameleon Sheet Metal Door. You got a GIF. Oh, take a look at that. I'll take a quick drink. Stunning. Yes. It's an interesting metallic design. That looks cool. So, yeah, produced by Yeah. Look at it, look at it. I mean, it's cool. It looks nice. Doesn't glow in the dark or anything, though. So, if you're a fan of that, feel free to offer your opinion and consider showing your support. Frost Guardian Sheet Metal Door. So, yeah. He looks cool. That's a cool looking glow in the dark design. Kind of looks like a transformer. I mean, it does. Or at least they're like logos and insignia. Yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea. So anyway, cool. Best of luck to the skin creator. If you thought that was quite a lot of space station themed skins, oh, it only begins, good sir. It only begins because we have so much more. So let me just quickly grab all the rest of these. Oh, we got so much more to throw at you. So much more. Right, so first up here we have Sad and Happy. Sad Happy's Space Station Garage Door. It does glow, apparently. I didn't notice it when I looked at it, but, yep, props to you. Best of luck. Then we have the Space Station Garage Door, produced by Pretex. This has transparency right in the middle. I do have a short video that'll be showcasing this. Keep an eye out. But, yep, that's looking pretty cool. It does happen to glow quite nicely. It's quite noticeable. So, all right, well, we'll keep an eye out for that. And then over to here, from Mr. Vlek, we have the Space Station Garage Door. Space Station this, and Space Station that, and Space Station this, and Space Station that. That's the standard version. This right here is the glow-in-the-dark version. Oh. It's got so many pictures of it during the day. When you have the glow-in-the-dark version, you really should emphasise the amount of glow it has. You've only got one extra picture of it. Just trying to help you out. Anyway, that looks nice. 3 different versions for Space Station Garage Doors. Oh, look, there's another one. Space Defender Garage Door. Get a good look at that. It also glows quite nicely. Perfectly fun, sort of like sci-fi, industrial sort of design, produced by Cegis. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Now we have a mirror. Yep, no face cam today, Taekwon. Only a mirror. Stare at yourself, stare at your very soul, and the light, apparently. So, yeah, does it glow? Apparently it does. Is the glow the light there, or is it the eyes? It's the eyes there. Oh, I see. Well then, best of luck to Sendox, sorry, there. And then, Neon Corsaram, is that a word? Neon Corsaram Garage Door. It's a glow-in-the-dark design produced by Michigan Sonspa. Looks like they're still in theme with the pirate stuff and whatnot. Don't forget, February 4 swipe. It is now going to be the new release for the naval update until they decide to delay it again. We'll see. So, yeah, keep an eye out. Looking pretty cool. Now we have armoured doors, and quite a lot of them. With quite a few armoured doors being accepted recently, it looks like the skin creators are now reinvigorated and wanting to make skins for it. So, yeah, first of all, from Mr. Robstar, we have the Frostlock armoured door. And does it glow? Apparently not. No, it doesn't. So, all right, keep an eye out for that. Space Station armoured door. This is the glow-in-the-dark version. I do believe there's a second version. I've added it. I haven't put it in the right order. So, here's the standard version. That looks fine. No issue. Looking pretty cool. But in my collection, I've added the new one. But I didn't put it in the right position. So, whoops. But at least I've showcased it to you. So, best of luck to Bastaz and Henta. Let's see if that gets accepted. I think they've done a very good job matching it up very nicely with the overall design of the building skin. So, props to them. Now, what's over here? Oh, sorry. Space Base IAD armored door. So yeah, Space Station IA armored door. There, I'm trying to figure out what the I is, but it glows quite nicely. Very, very nice, lovely stuff. So that's a bit more metallic But is that what people want? Produced by Cubist. Feel free to comment below your thoughts and opinions. Looks nice to me. It also has transparency. Oh, there you go. Look right where the hatch is. You'll see this transparency there. It's not super obvious, but you can see his head. Okay, that's cool, right? I think a lot of people approve. Would it be allowed? Oh, we'll have to wait and see. So best of luck. And then we have a second version. I'm not sure what the difference is. It might be differently coloured. Let's find out. Yeah, okay. All right, that'll probably be the one. So the other one was just metallic. This one's like metallic with some white as well. Yeah, I approve. All right, that's good. That's cool. So props to you then, good sir. Some very nice competition for the armoured doors as well. But now we have sheet metal double doors. Graffiti New Year's double door, produced by Arietta Maloiko. That's a very colourful, lovely looking design. Looks cool. Looks nice. Is that what you're thinking of? Is that what you desire? Feel free to comment below. Butterfly sheet metal double door. Another very cool looking graffiti style to it. This is produced by Andre and Apple Pie. You can see how they slowly build up their progress. It looks very cool. So, yeah, very interesting art. Lovely stuff. Keep up the good work. There's also a second version which glows in the dark very nicely. Get a good look at that once again. Very cool. Okay. Okay, he's back. He's back again. So, Señor Tomato sheet metal double door. And we're seeing, by the way, I know you just mentioned abnormals. It's actually tomorrow. The reason why I did the abnormals earlier was, yeah. Anyway, Señor Tomato. Sorry, someone in the chat just got completely lost. He got lost when he saw Señor Tomato. Two strapping individuals are side by side. Yeah, with their sinister smiles. But Señor Tomato has returned. Would this actually have an impact? What was the most recent Señor Tomato skin we saw? Because I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. Wasn't it November? Yeah, there we go. Señor Tomato. So, most skins are now starting to improve quite nicely. Señor Tomato's just kind of like that. You're doing okay. You're all right. You're only down a bit. You're doing good. Well, I've seen better. I've seen better. You're doing okay. I've seen better. Yeah. Now, I will say this. With every brand new Señor Tomato skin that we've seen being accepted, I have noticed a spike in price with these skins. They get bought, and then they go back down again. And then another skin's accepted, and they get bought, and they go back down again. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. The Hammer's already doing good. The Brock was doing good fairly recently. So, like, these are probably, like, perfectly fine for the foreseeable future. But I don't know what to say in regards to the doors. They're down a bit, but, like, with the new sheet metal double door, will people suddenly feel like, you know what? I need to turn my base into a tomato. I wonder if at some point in the future we're going to have, like, wallpapers becoming skinnable, and then we're just going to turn our bases into tomatoes. We'll see. We'll see, but doesn't glow in the dark or anything. I'm a bit conflicted. I don't know what to expect, really. We'll see what becomes of that. It's a perfectly fine looking design. It's just, yeah, Señor Tomato. It doesn't seem to be completely in demand, but it keeps getting accepted. Face Punch keeps accepting it. They like it, so I mean, we'll just see what happens. Keep an eye on the skins, and, well, if you happen to own some, prepare yourselves for the possibility of seeing this on January 4 swipe, January 1st, 2026. Oh, okay, then Constellations collection has returned with an armoured double door. Right then, well, could we start off the year with a pretty interesting acceptance? I'm pretty sure 5-4, okay. Sheet metal double door came out, sold a decent amount, then we got the armoured door, and then we got the garage door. That went up in price very nice. This dropped off. And then, complete the sets, 2023, small box appears, sold a decent amount. It's also down in price. This does not look to be very good. But then again, it's not like the skin creator didn't try. He's been doing tons upon tons upon tons of attempts for more Constellation skins. Well, could we potentially see the armored double door? I'd like to see it happen, but I don't think it'll have that much of an impact on the other skins. I mean, you might see, like, on the day when it's accepted, if it were to be accepted, a bit of a buyout on all those doors and all that, but, like, I don't think it'll last. This collection really did have, like, good high hopes, and with some very interesting skins being made, we are really hoping to see, like, a full-fledged proper collection, but as you just saw, only one of them's doing good, the other three aren't doing so well. So, by all means, if you like it, if you think it looks nice, Would you say it's in theme with the space station skin? I mean, probably. It's got the stars. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, best of luck to Convincy. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I kind of would be surprised because they have accepted quite a lot of Armour double doors recently. We'll see. Best of luck to Convincy. And that just so happens to be the final deployable skin for this video. So out of all these skins, which one happened to be most favourite? Which one do you think has a very good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming Rust store? More specifically, which space station theme skin, huh? Space Debris Rock, Angry Rock, Happy Rock, and Space Helmet Rock. So this is produced by Mr. Legacy. It's a very interesting, shiny, glow-in-the-dark rock skin. Get a good look at that. Looking pretty cool. Best of luck to you, good sir. Now that's like a perfectly fine looking rock design. This is a head. This is a very angry rock person. It's produced by Jessin and Bingo. I don't know what to sit here and say. It's pretty goofy. It's pretty goofy. And over to here we've got the happy rock, so like the opposite. I'm not sure what to say. I kind of would be surprised they'll be accepted and it'll be called like Mr. Rock. Something like that. We could get like a Mr. Men set of rocks. Happy, angry. Oh no, it's inside out. Oh no. That'd be funny. Okay, well, best luck to you two. Let's see if it amounts to something. Looks fine. It's just probably a little bit too silly. But hey, it's up to Face Punch. Space Helmet Rock. I would approve of that. That looks awesome. That should be like a Halloween skin though. I still think that they should do like zombie cosmonauts and whatnot for Halloween. That would be different. That would be cool. But yeah, that's awesome. That's a very clever looking design and a very unique design as well. So, Anna Fenn, let's keep an eye on that. That looks cool. That looks really nice. You've done a very good job with that. Doesn't glow in the dark or anything. That is, that's quite spooky. Oh. We got some knives to talk about. Well, pointy things, I'll just sit there and say. Ice Shard bone knife. Is that bone knife? It is a bone knife. Right. I don't think we've seen a marketable bone knife in years. Was it Rebar the last one? I think so. I think I might be forgetting something, but hey, that looks cool. That's nice. I get the feeling the second one, glows. So that just has transparency. This one also glows. Yes, my stabby pencil glows. So, all right. That looks cool, but which one do you prefer? Probably the one that doesn't glow. So, props to Magwampin CG Poison. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. I haven't seen one of these in a very long time, and it would look pretty cool. Forgotten King Sword with transparency. Hang on a minute, didn't we get the Twitch drop like a year ago with Rust Kingdoms? Ah, shut up. Anyway, produced by Cassad and Spectro. It's a perfectly fine looking Savage Sword skin. Looking pretty sweet. Best of luck to you two. And now, a collection continuation to discuss the Swirled Longsword with transparency. Produced by Bed and Ronan. Let's go ahead and look at Swirled Collection. We've seen some pretty interesting skins being made. It's just, unfortunately, it's a weapon-only collection at the moment, and down 58 and down 57. Oof. I don't think the longsword is going to salvage this. But, oh, wow, it's a longsword. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. We did see one for the proposed naval update, which didn't happen, or didn't happen yet. That swordfish design was really cool. But this right here, also very, very nice. And I'm very curious to see what happens if we see another longsword being accepted, because, of course, haven't seen one since, what, like 2017? Yeah. So, independently, that might be pretty interesting. What do you reckon? Well, first of all, do you like it? Are you a fan? Consider showing your support. Best of luck to the skin creators. But honestly, just seeing a brand new longsword, it would be appreciated. So, we'll see what becomes of that. Bullseye Eoka. Huh. Well then, Bullseye Collection's a bit of a funny one. Why did you sit there and wait for a second, Hedge? Because I remember the skin creator likes to try and mix and match the colours. Green, green, pink, pink. I think he needs to change the colour. He's allowed 2 of each colour. Where's my red one? Where's my blue one? Where's my orange one? My purple one? Anyway. It's another Eoka attempt. Hey, it would be cool to see it happen. But we have not seen an Eoka being accepted in like a year. Yeah, it's been that long. It's been a long time now, hasn't it? It's almost 2 years, if anything. But like, as you just saw with the collection, Bullseye's doing really good. I don't remember why people like this so much. Is it manipulated? me just quickly double check. The borders, is that normal? Well, with the help of my extension, I can look and see if there's anything looking suspicious. So if I could just go do this and come on, show me more. It looks very well built up. It appears lots of people do happen to actually appreciate... Oh, hang on a minute. See, that's suspicious. That is suspicious. You're telling me this sold for like hardly $1 like 2 months ago and then suddenly everybody cares about it. I am incredibly suspicious. So if anybody has an answer for that, feel free to comment below. But anyway, the other skins though, as you'll see, it's a weapon under collection, and these are following the expectations. This one's just a bit weird. I don't have a reason or an answer for that. So to all the viewers, feel free to comment below right now what you think that is. But anyway, the other skins, it doesn't look very promising. And by default, if we were to see that brand new Bullseye Eoka, I honestly don't think it would actually help out anything. I think it would just be like, nah. So, yeah. We got some handguns to showcase to you. Alright, so over here, Monk's Revolver. Get a good look at that. It's a bit of a worn out, like, it's not like a very fancy looking design. Again, not every single skin has to be brightly coloured and insane. This is like a very worn out old design that I think perhaps quite a lot of people probably would appreciate. But again, you know, any old revolver would be appreciated. I think anybody would probably agree with that. But with the recent acceptances, I mean, I don't know if that would actually hold its legs that well, but then again, you know, any revolver very likely to do well because pretty much every single one that gets accepted stays in the positive. So, all right, cool. Best of luck to Pizio. Space Butterfly Sap. Does not glow, but it looks very pretty. Has a pretty looking design. That is looking pretty cool. Ha ha ha. But yeah, no, that's nice. That's a pretty cool looking approach. That's a nice looking design. Who made it? Smoothie. Smoothie, I want to see more scary looking dungeon skins. But it does look nice. Props to you. That's a very nice looking set. Where's the aim down the sight? There we go. Should I sell my Firefly's garage door? No, wait till January. Over to here. We have the Shot in the Skull sap. That's a very cool looking approach. Shot in the dark. Wandering away for you. Yep, that's looking pretty sweet. That's a perfectly fine looking design. Best of luck to repay. And then over to here. Space Stuff Python. Well, that's very, that's sounding a bit funny, but hey, it looks pretty unique. Orange, blue, a yellow aim sight. Alright, fair enough. Not too bad. Keep up the good work. Best of luck to Kavahu. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. At least it's not like all white and whatnot, but it is still technically a space theme skin, so yeah. Right, looks like we have a return of the Olympus collection. So, we recently saw the revolver. That was very nice. And before that, we had the AK-47. Let's go and see how they're currently holding up, because, of course, it's almost post-Christmas. We're very, very, very close. That has actually been improving quite all right. Yeah, it's still down in price, but that was so much worse earlier this year. But then this appeared, things improved, but this Olympus revolver's not really improving. What do you mean? Well, it's kind of like stuck at $4. It hasn't been going up that much more. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, there you go. You got 29 and 11 there. I mean, it could still go higher, and it very likely will be going higher as we go through January time. Nightwing, you just asked a little bit earlier, what do I do about my garage door? Wait till January. Wait till we have that post-Christmas time. Wait till we have that first force wipe for the year, and you'll see a lot more people playing. And you very likely will see most skins easily go up in price if it's very thin like this. So I'm keeping an eye on this. Like, I'm sure a lot of you probably did invest into this revolver when it was in the Rust store. I only bought 100, unfortunately. But if we were to see the custom SMG, I think you would see the revolver go up, and the AK-47. By the way, this has a cut aim sight. I don't think people care enough that it's a custom SMG. Yeah, I'll be truthful with you. Custom SMGs, they are not appreciated. They tend to drop off pretty badly. But this, could it actually stand out quite nicely? Only 100, yeah. I wanted more. But I also needed my accounts to have a certain amount of money so I could still do buy orders. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on this. Yeah, it's looking pretty promising. It's looking pretty interesting. But, yeah, I would like to see this improve even more so. What's the AK looking like? I didn't actually look at it. So there's only 46 listings. Interesting. Yeah, it's thin. It's very thin. That could rise up very nicely. That's like not too far off. It's like several sales. Cool. Well, looking forward to it because I've got like 30 of them, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Right then, next up, what do we have? It's the MP5s. So over to here with the Space Edition MP5 is looking pretty cool. It's got a pretty interesting approach. Dark blue, purple, and green. That's a bit strange, but hey, I mean, it's got a pretty good thing going on here. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Over to here, from Mr. Vase, this is the Beast Within. It's a brand new collection he's trying out. And I'm spinning around. La da 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 da. So yeah, that's looking pretty cool. That's a nice looking approach. Very artistic, I should say. Keep up the good work, Mr. Vase. Best of luck to you. Remember, if you like what you see, don't forget to consider showing support. Oh my goodness, what might that be? Thundergold has returned with another weapon skin. So yeah, nice white, gold and shiny. Could we see this being accepted? Or is it going to get randomly accepted in a future complete the sets? That's happened a lot with this collection. I think it's like happened 3 times already. But yeah, brand new MP5 is here. Perfectly fine, like a white design. The aim sight is standard. They don't do any transparent aim sights with their weapons. But yeah, nice, full, solid, and not chiseled down and anything. Just making a joke about transparency and other skins. But yep, looking pretty sweet. So, hopping back over to Thundergold. Have you been keeping track of its prices? Because I think a lot of you are about to be surprised. It is improving very nicely. Coffee can is going back up and slowly picking itself back up to the point where it could potentially eclipse its all-time peak price. Keep an eye on that. Kilt is now pushing up to $10. Boots is over $2. Gloves are almost $3. The vest is comfortably over $5. Tier 3, face mask is now pushing up to $8. Chest plate is now at $3. And well, the backpack for a while wasn't looking very good. It's doubled in price since that point. The AK-47, $8.50. The SAR, $7.70. Oh my goodness. This is improving very, very nicely. SAT wasn't doing too good for a while, not doing too bad. Handmade MG, a recent pickup. It's alright, it's not doing too bad. Didn't sell that much either, which is probably a bonus to say. And yeah, the Custom SMG. Kind of struggling, double barrel as well. But like, if this is them at their worst, like, I wouldn't be upset. Like, these aren't that bad. So that's looking good. The MP5's looking good. I think the MP5 would be a welcome addition, especially with all the momentum it currently has. More fuel to this fire, or more battery to this thunder. Yay. I don't know. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. That's looking cool. Best luck to Mr. Morphus and Mr. Micro. Add more batteries. Anyway, moving on. So, we have some SARs to take a look at. Well, are you surprised? Yep, there's another space-themed SAR. I would be surprised if we do see quite a lot of these. At the very least, I will point this out. They're nice white weapons. If you've seen the price of Comics AK-47 and a SAR, you probably would be looking forward to something like this potentially being accepted. Feel free to comment below your thoughts in regards to that. So, yeah, that's looking pretty sweet. Soulbite SAR. Yep, that's a very cool, fiery looking design. Very nice and colourful. Looking pretty sweet. Looking pretty cool. So, best luck to the skin creator there. And now, I do believe this is a collection continuation. We had a Brain Drain AK-47, right? Yep. Now I've got Brain Drain SAR. Yep. I do like the goofy smile. That's his brain leaving his head. Oh my. So, yep, that's looking pretty cool. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, and the brain. You know what? That's actually a great idea for that. You get the brain there. That's cool. Right then. Himmick, Foot saying that is looking pretty sweet. That's a perfectly fine looking design. But of course, as I said, it is collection continuation. Where's that brain drain? There we are. How's it holding up? Not good. Oh no. Sold for $2.82. Are we surprised? No, we're not. So this is like a standard AK-47 performance. It would be nice to see a collection continuation, but if it, evolves into a weapon-only collection, that probably won't be helping it out. But hey, it was nice to bring up, and it's a cool-looking design. So props to skin creators. We'll see what becomes of it. I'm just sitting here and saying I don't think the AK will go up in price that much. So, right, we'll leave it at that. Best luck to you two. Oh, no. Are you telling me we have another one? Yes, we do. Cut aim sight. I mean, you're more than welcome to remove these things, but I get the feeling they probably notice, you know what? There probably won't be another SAR skin like the Heat Seeker for a while, so let's just take our chances and just do what we see with like the Imp SAR. But what they've also done is they've made it transparent inside here, it seems. Is that true? Can I get another look at this? I'm looking. No, it looks like it's just white. Looks like it's just white. Yeah, it's just white there, but it's got like the outline as well, so that would be pretty sweet. So, okay. Okay, I'm not upset with that. That's fine. But yeah, another SAR has also been submitted from a notable collection. Let's go remember Isoparam, which I do believe only consists of 2 skins. Yep. And there we go. I was hoping the jackhammer was going to improve as we got closer and closer to post-Christmas. And is it improving? There's only 19 listings. Wow. Okay, that's like next to nothing, isn't it? Up to here. Let's go to this, see that. Pushing up to $2 and above. I mean, we'll see. I think that could potentially be rebounding quite nicely as we go through January time. Seems it was rising and then it dropped off again. It was, I remember seeing it. That's why I was quite enthusiastic to look at it. So, okay, that's a bit awkward. But anyway, L96, oh dear, you're down to about half your price. And that was to be expected. L96 is, well, we saw a lot of them being accepted in such a short amount of time because it was the focus item of the month, wasn't it? Yep. So, are we surprised by that? Nope. Okay, fair enough. So, okay. Isoparam, so we'll see what becomes of you next, but not bad. I like it. I just don't think you have that much of an impact on your already existing skins. So, best of luck to Lodner and Kolotinsky. Looking nice and shiny. Lovely, exquisite piece of work. Feel free to comment below if that's a skin you'd like to see being accepted. Oh my, how many AK-47s do we have? Well, there's a lot of like alternate versions, so it's not too bad. It's just, you know, I still got to talk about all of them and whatnot. Yippee. Right then, let's go ahead and finish off the weapons. So over to here we have the Space Station AK-47. I do believe there's 2 different versions of a Space Station AK-47. So who made this one? I can confirm it is fresh and somebody stopped me. That's a perfectly fine looking white AK. Standard sight. Yep. Bit of yellow there. Not too bad. No complaints. Best luck to the skin creators. Now this one is the same. Yep. No, it's different. Ted and Pigeon. Ted and Pigeon have also made a white AK-47, a white Space Station AK-47. But they've taken things a little bit further. Yes, we have a transparent aim sight in this one. Where is it? Show me. Show me. Show me. There we go. And that is your, like, typical design for a twitch drop or a kick drop. And I think a lot of people would approve of that. But wait, there's more. They made a second version, a glow-in-the-dark version. That won't be allowed. They probably did it as a joke. That's fine. But you can't have a glow-in-the-dark aim sight on weapon skins anymore. It's a rule. You're not allowed to have it. So, okay, well, fair enough. So, best of luck to those two. Let's see if that works out nicely. It's perfectly fine like a white AK. And I do believe the Comics AK-47 is like $15, $20 now. So, just saying. Over to here with the Nitro AK-47, an interesting blue design. Get a good look at that. It's nice and shiny. Looking pretty cool. Made by Mr. One on JN34633. I do believe 2 versions. So this is the shorter non-stock version, looking pretty sweet. Standard sight on both of them, I do believe. Yep. So, best of luck to those 2 skin creators. Let's see if that works out nicely. Over to here, we have the Relic AK-47 with no stock. A very interesting, colourful design that. Looking pretty sweet. Standard aim sight. Nice bit of gold trim, so looking pretty sweet there. Best of luck to SMN. Now over to here, Hellcore AK-47. Yes, a pretty cool looking burned design. We also have a second version here. It's all grey as well. Got the angry face there. Looking pretty cool. So, best of luck to Delarai. Let's see if either of these 2 versions potentially get accepted. Looks totally fine to me. Over to here, Deadly Cold AK-47. Oh my, yes. I think we've had like an icy... Oh, we got the DLC, don't we? The icy DLC with the tier 3 and the ice AK-47. So, for what I see here, it still looks cool. Still looks nice. It's just, well, produced by Z-Head. I think he's done a good job with that. I think a lot of people would still approve of that. So, alright, best luck to you then, good sir. Nice and light blue. Now, Broken New Life AK-47. This is produced by Mr. Verona. I'm not sure what this is in reference to. Orange sight? Yeah, it's orange. Looks fine to me. Well, best of luck to Mr. Verona. Let's see if that works out nicely. Best of luck. Watcher L96. So yes, we have an L96 this week. Get a good look at that. Produced by Mr. Sean Mikanari Spectre. It's a pretty, like, odd design. It's not part of a collection. It's independent. So, alright, best of luck to you too. Let's see if that works out nicely for you. Over to here. That is a collection continuation. It's a fairly old one, actually. Zebra. I remember the Thompson. So, Thompson's doing all right. MP5, no. AK-47, no. LR300, no. So, weapon only collection. It's a bit of a strange one, though, because you've got the stripy design from a zebra, but. It's also got, like, purple over it as well. It's quite easy to, like, see through and whatnot. It's probably a lot easier for your eyes. So, I mean, it's nice to look at. But it's also an M249, so independently there might be issues. But, yeah. So in regards to after looking at those weapon skins and it being a weapon only collection, I think I'd probably just maybe avoid that. Sorry to say, I don't really expect that much of a difference if this were to be accepted. So, all right, we'll leave it at that. Over to here, patent handmade NMG, produced by Mr. 9K. Let's get a good look at this during the day. Well, I do. So, I mean, yeah, it looks all like, I don't know, tempered, heated, I guess you could say. Got the stars in there and whatnot. It's got like minimal sort of decoration on it, but it still looks nice and whatnot. So, yep, props to you then, good sir. What about the aim sight? What about the aim sight? That is a transparent aim sight. Ooh, all right. Well, props to you then, Mr. 9K. Let's see if that works out nicely. However, you have competition. However, I see a tempered skin. Uh-oh. Mr. Milho Frito has gone ahead and produced the tempered handmade NMG. Does it have transparency? Let's go ahead and find out. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a standard sight. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't think people would approve. But it's still looking nice. I probably will knock on the door and tell him, make it transparent. Make it transparent. Tempered collection. Just like to point out, this is probably the oldest collection in all of Rust. That's just a rough guess at the moment. But you've got a lot of skins there. We got a lot of skins. That bed did not sell that much, and it's actually holding up quite nicely, so that's good to see. All the deployables doing good. It's post-Christmas. They are appreciated. But weapons, the really old ones are doing good. It's just like the newer, recent ones, not so much. So, yeah, that's looking pretty sweet. That's okay, but clothing and armor's not doing too good, though. So, basically, I don't think with this being potentially accepted, it'll make that much of a difference. But it still looks nice. Temper collection is fairly appreciated as time has gone on. Feel free to comment below your opinions based on what you see here. But I don't think with this being accepted, it'll change anything. So, best of luck to Milho Frito and Sakadis Milias. And that just so happens to be the final weapon/tool skin of this video. So, by all means, comment below, out of all these skins that we just showcased to you, which one was your favourite? Which one do you think has a very good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming Rust store? And now, for last, clothing and armour. So to here with the Loot Buddy. Loot Buddy backpack. An interesting glow-in-the-dark design. To be honest with you, I have been questioning what would be the first glow-in-the-dark backpack. Although chances are we might have already had one. I just don't remember. But hey, it looks pretty goofy. Ah, oh, damn, it's it's like you got to be really old for this to a point. Do you remember old Nick Jr. with the face? Oh, that might have unlocked a core memory for some people. Anyway, looking pretty cool. Best of luck to Voodoo. Mr.Craboo's backpack. Collection continuation to some Mr.Craboo skins of the past. Let's go remind you. So, we've got the boonie hat, the poncho, and the bandana. Boonie hat's doing alright because we don't see that many boonie hats, but these two, Now, there was an attempt for some hoodie pants, some leather gloves. Now we've got the backpack. I mean, with the backpack, we might see these rise up a bit. I don't really confidently expect that, though. But it's nice to see a return. It's nice. It looks appealing. So plus, I didn't read that. Whoops. Yep. So hands off and suppliers. Yeah, it's looking groovy. To be honest with you, I think he could probably do like a very cool looking storage. With the pattern design and whatnot, I think that could be achieved. Honestly, consider it, Mr. VHS. Do deployables with the crabs. Yes, you could do like a... you could do like a box of crabs. Just have like a bunch of these in like a box. Like you would when you go crab fishing. You just stick them in like a bucket. Best of luck to you. Right, so I don't think it'll have that much of an impact on the pre-existing skins. But like I said, it's nice to see the return of it. Right, so we've got Space Foil. Oh, yes, I want that actually. Foil. Alright, yeah, I want to have a full foil set. I actually do actively want to see that happen now. Corey has made Space Foil, boonie hat, and bandana. You should do a head wrap. You should do a head wrap and like a poncho and leather gloves and boots like that. Yeah. Foil. Anyway, best luck to you, good sir. I approve. That's funny. Over to here. Hermit bandana and hermit hide poncho with some transparency apparently. So hey, we could be druids. Produced by PL3 and Johnny. Looks perfectly fine to me. Be one with the bear. And yeah, looking pretty cool. A more primitive approach. Still looks very, very nice. So props to the skin creators. Let's see if that works out nicely. Night Demon. Right. So, Night Demon actually worked out alright. It got a full collection. We got the boots, the gloves recently. We got the tier 3, the hoodie pants, the tier 2. Some of these skins are actually holding up quite nicely, which is nice to see. Would a bandana and a poncho have a positive impact on this? If it was just the bandana, honestly, I think even then it probably would. And of course, with post-Christmas just around the corner, I think it just needs like one little spark, which of course, you know, would be the collection continuation. And yeah, you probably will see those pre-existing skins rise up in price ever so nice. A jacket probably would have been cool as well, but, you know, it's up to the skin creators. Also, with it being Little Ranger, are we going to see more of the cock collection? We'll see. Anyway, yeah, that does look appealing, and that looks interesting. If you happen to own Night Demon skins at the moment, hold out a little bit longer. I wouldn't be surprised if we might see that. So, all right, we'll leave it at that then. Tactical bananas. Okay, so this is new. Not from the banana collection, mind you, just from Diaz, but yes. Would you like to have banana tactical gloves? Do you want a banana? Peel it down and gum. Do you want a banana? This banana for you. Anyway, so thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you reckon? Right then, so best of luck. Oh, you get banana fingers, I just noticed. Best of luck to Diaz. And now over to here. Phantom tactical gloves. Yes, the Phantom collection has been getting some recent acceptances. So Mr. Shedmon's like, well, you know what? I could probably go ahead and, you know, keep supplying these nice looking designs if they keep getting accepted. So yes, another collection has produced a pair of tactical gloves. Will these be accepted? Or will all the other ones potentially be accepted? I'm talking about Uproar. I'm talking about training. I'm talking about Whiteout. I'm talking about tactical gloves for the Pirate Collection, or maybe No Mercy, or Funerary Friend, or Art to Protection, or Deep Ruby. Point I'm trying to get across is a lot of skins have been submitted recently, but which ones will actually be accepted as we go through January time? Because of course we had Christmas in a way, didn't we? So all of these nice looking collections were being lined up, it seems, but I get the feeling we'll probably see at least 2 of them being accepted for January Force Wipe. I will say this. It honestly couldn't hurt to see Whiteout tactical gloves. I don't think it'll have that much of an impact, like as much as Road Sign gloves. And yeah, like it's not like a hoodie or anything, Face Punch. Let it happen. Let the people spend all of their Christmas money on those. It'll be funny. Anyway, yeah, so tactical gloves, looking cool. Would it have an impact on the other Phantom skins? Phantom. Let's look at your... Okay, clothing. Oh, wow. Okay, the clothing is doing very, very good for itself. Tier 3, though, if you don't remember, Tier 3 sold far too much in comparison to the hoodie pants in the Tier 2, so I would probably still avoid it. But yeah, the hoodie pants in the Tier 2 looking very interesting, so we've got to keep an eye on that. We shall see. So, best of luck to Mr. Shedman. Right, we've got a snow jacket, only one this week. It is the Puffer snow jacket, produced by Mr. K. Vladimir and Mr. Italic, and yeah, it looks cool. Looks nice. Feel free to offer your own opinion, but looks quite stylish, oh yes. So yeah, best of luck to both of them. And now we have some hoodie and pants to showcase to all of you. First up, Ground Crew Bomber hoodie and pants. I mean, is it? Yeah, it's a space building skin design. Looks nice though, produced by Algorithm. Yeah, looks cool. I think people would approve. So, yep, if you like it, if you're a fan, consider showing support, and best luck to Algorithm. Over to here, Evil Grunge hoodie and pants. It kind of looks like it was supposed to be a Halloween skin. I'm noticing this a lot more. I get the feeling people are making ideas for Halloween, They picked one, but they shelved the other designs, and they thought maybe I could repurpose that. Try and release it another day. I'm on to you lot. Anyway, looks nice to a point. So, best of luck to Mr. Kit. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. It's a perfectly fine, somewhat goofy, yet scary looking design. Best of luck. Genesis hoodie and pants. So, yep, this is produced by Multi Hat Boris and Mr. Damned In. What's this supposed to reference? Because it looks a bit odd. Is this like a sci-fi design? Is this supposed to resemble like the aliens from Alien with this, like the crawlers, the face huggers? I'm not sure. No mentions of what it's referencing either, so yeah, it's a bit hard. But hey, if you like the colour scheme, if you're a fan of what you see, consider showing support. Best of luck to these two. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Right. The big question. Is this allowed? Ruskin enjoyers, what we have right here is the North Star Tier 2. With the first Christmas Rush Store of 2025, we saw North Star Tier 3 being accepted. It's a Christmas skin. So the second that regular skin submissions returned, Mr. Slimeface, as you can see him over here, and he has had skins accepted before. He's not a new guy, so don't be surprised. Well, I guess you could be surprised that he decided to do this. But anyway, my presumption was that you can't submit or continue a holiday-themed skin set after it's had an acceptance in a holiday-themed Rush Store. So North Star being accepted in a Christmas Rush Store, you would assume, oh, well, no, you're not supposed to submit any continuations until next Christmas, right? Could this be different? Now, based on what I just said, there is one exception, and that is the From Hell collection. So if I could just quickly remind you, in fact, let's go over to here's the current Rush Store. Let's also look at the From Hell collection. You'll see yourself, right? You see all the skins here? A few of them were accepted in a Halloween Rush Store. So a skin creator just continued it and still throws the skin here and there in Halloween Rush Stores. Like recently he got his hammer accepted, and it's nice to see that's doing good. And the wooden double door, you might remember that last year. Anyway, point I'm trying to get across is, could this be allowed to continue? Because if that continues, you see the tier 3 here, we still have to do the abnormal borders, by the way, and yet still they're still looking to be in a very good spot, especially considering that's cheap budget whiteout alternatives for tier 3. Don't forget the T. Yeah, these will skyrocket. These will go up in price. Very, very nice. However, you're not going to see the tier 2 in the next Rush Store because that's still supposed to be Christmas week 2. What do you think will happen? Do you want my opinion? I don't think it will happen. I don't think they'll be allowed. I'm thinking they have to wait until next Christmas. Sorry about that. My nose is funny. So, yeah. We'll see what becomes of it. But if that were to be accepted, if it was allowed, that is gonna be absolutely insane. We'll see what happens next, all right? Because if that was to happen, suddenly we have a brand new cheap whiteout option. And I think a lot of people will be frothing at the mouth for that. So, all right, cool. Best luck to Mr. Slimeface. And now we have some tier 3 armor to take a look at. And, oh, there you go. There's the armor door. Space Ranger. I mean, we just got the North Star tier 3, which is vaguely white. I don't think this will be happening. But hey, still looks nice, and it's perfectly befitting of the, space station building skin. Produced by LJND. Hey, you've done nothing wrong. It's just, yeah, considering the armor we just got that's currently in the Rush Store, I don't think we'll be seeing anything like that anytime soon. So, no, fair enough. Speaking of, this is like a light brown approach. It's a light brown sort of vaguely white. Might be like a very dusty, like, it needs a wash type of white. But hey, still looks nice. Produced by HSM and Clay's Tales. If anything, that could be some nice desert camouflage. Ooh. All right then, not too bad. Best luck to both of those two. Over to here, Mad Apocalypse tier 3. Get a good look at that happy smile. He's so happy to see you, yes. But yep, looking pretty cool and somewhat goofy. So yep, best of luck to Mr. Elfriotar. Let's see if that works out nicely. And for last, Isai has made its return. So in the past from Mr. Zinc, we've seen Isai tools and weapons and all that, but now a very, very transparent design. So let's just grab Isai. There we go. Salvaged ice picks actually hold up quite nicely. All the other skins are a bit questionable. So, not sure. By the way, nothing but dude. it's intended to be a regular skin submission. So we're definitely not expecting that tier 2 to appear for the next rush store. It's January Force White. Anyway, hopping back and focusing this. Sorry, it's because I'm streaming. I had to answer these people. ISI collection's a bit there. The recent ones are doing quite alright. But if we were to see the tier 3, what do you reckon? I'll tell you this. If we got tier 3, and then, of course, any other pieces afterwards, that will spike a price ever so nice. Like, it will happen. But will it happen? It's a coin flip, would have to guess. But it's looking nice. It's looking interesting. By all means, if you like it, go ahead, show support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Zink and Mr. Gunya. But it's all on the it's all up in the air at the moment. So I guess we'll just leave it at that. Again, offer your opinions. We could get a very cool looking set out of this. The face mask is a bit goofy there, though. Look at it. Creative. I'll give them that. It is creative. But is it what you want, desire, crave, need? Feel free to comment below. And that just so happens to be the final clothing / armor piece out of all the skins that are submitted this week. Yes. So, out of all these skins here, which one was your favourite? Which one do you think has a very good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming rush store? Sorry about this. If I started to sound funny towards the end of the video, yeah, my nose, it's like the back of my throat. It's weird. Anyway, that's all the skins, but we're not expecting any of them until January 1st, 2026, because, of course, we are still anticipating Christmas week 2. Now, is the Christmas batch still here? I don't see it. I see Hedge there. Hey, Hedge, how you doing? We literally just talked about you. But, well, that collection is what I'm referencing, but I'm not seeing the actual Christmas batch, so that's a bit awkward. No worries, we can switch over to here. Ta-da and ta-da. I will link this in the description as well. I want you to go through all of this, and I want you to tell me right now, because this is for good luck. If you want to see the skin you want most being accepted, comment below right now. Out of all these skins, I'll give you 3 options. What would you like to see actually being accepted in week 2? So, there's still plenty of interesting things to choose from. More beds, furnaces, large boxes. You get the idea, but what will happen? And most importantly, which anime girl, Gadrador? So, we'll leave it at that. Right then, what I'll also do is quickly show you micro522.com. I got the hiccup, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with me. Let's just refresh. We're definitely up to date. I can confirm the top performing skin is Space Tour Sheep Nador. I was right. Space Station Armador is 2nd. Space Station Garage Door, the glowing version, is 3rd. North Star Tier 2 is 4th. And then Isoparam SAR is 5th. Scroll down, look at the description, you'll see Micro522 is linked, and you can go look at all of these in your own time. So, yeah, all right, cool. And then, one extra thing, player count. It has been improving. I just kind of get the feeling it's not going to be as good compared to last year. That's my current expectation. But if it is still like close enough, if it's almost as good, I still think they'll be okay. I still think there'll be demand for the skins, and I still think the prices will improve ever so nicely. So, I'm remaining hopeful. I need to be here. If I'm not hopeful, I won't be able to get out of bed. So, yeah, that's cool. That's nice. Have you been noticing skin prices? They are improving, especially the camouflage skins. Look at this AK. Right, I did say earlier, isn't that pushing up to like $20? Yeah, it is. Yeah, look at that. Oh, $20 almost. And yeah, it was actually higher. That has reached a brand new all-time peak price. And it very likely could go even higher around January time. Now with the whiteout kilt, let's just go ahead. Look at my extension, Steam Inventory Helper. And as you can see here, $26.50. And oh, look at that. Brand new all-time peak price. It's not super obvious, but it is slightly ahead of what it was in the summer. So cool. That's it. Take a look at your inventories. Look at all the skins. Notice that the prices are improving. And don't forget, as of December 26, it's post-Christmas. Player count is expected to improve. Lots of people are supposed to be playing Rust at the moment. Here's hoping we can sell our skins for some sweet, delicious profit. So, that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. I will do a video again next week, but I won't have the camera and whatnot. I'm on vacation. It's Christmas time. I don't have to put an effort in. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, looking pretty sweet. Everything's nice. Catch you later. See you goodbye. And don't forget, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and everything else.